part 5 of Booga Booga. This is Bucket. He got better stuff. I found pants.
Just easier than it was before. This takes us to our last story, of course, the Broly movie, where the biggest change is Gohan's involvement.
And I got bread. I saw bread.
But not to face down Broly. Instead, he focuses on Frieza. While the battle against Broly goes fairly normally, Gohan takes care of Frieza before he can so arrogant. At that point in the fight, Ikari, Broly, and Goku are evenly matched, and Broly even seems to be well aware of what's happening, even so far as enjoying
I know I'm starving.
This leads to Broly settling.
Does that mean you want to buy some bread?
Oh.
They can live on Earth if they desire, and Broly asks if she likes
Too tall.
Broly glares at them. Says, "You're not with Broly on Earth and Gohan having seen the rage and power he has, Gohan can't help
Do you get cool armor?
No, but I got this cool axe.
only enjoying fighting for fun, not violence. They seem like kindred spirits. So Gohan decides he wants to help Broly. Perhaps together they
You have cool pants on.
so rage induced power he has lying within him. That way he doesn't accidentally hurt someone in the future. And that's where the story ends for now. Of course, Broly being on Earth and learning to control his power will cause changes going forward, but I know people don't want more Rose spoilers, so we'll just end it there for now. Everyone returns to their normal lives, and the universe is better without Frieza. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't yet. Only 20% of you are subscribed, don't forget. And thank you so very much for watching. The Saiyans have been recalled to planet Vegeta to be annihilated by Frieza. But Bardock can tell that something isn't right. After learning that Frieza is trying to gather information about the Super Saiyan, he realizes that Frieza
Well, do you want to buy some cook?
Saiyan race along with it. There's no time space. His mate Gine is a kind Saiyan, and her kindness has rubbed off on him. He has the urge to save a life, just this once. Bardock wants to save his infant son, Kakarot. After convincing Gine to send Kakarot away, Bardock steals a ship and has to pick a world suitable for sending a low-class warrior to. Together, they look through the charted world and find one that is restricted, but also has no notable power signatures, only wildlife. Perhaps this world is one that Frieza has no interest in, making it the perfect place to send their child. With a solemn goodbye, the hope in their hearts that they can replace him after the dust settles, Kakarot is sent away to Bardock and Gine. While Frieza, Pimpold, and even King Vegeta were aware of the non-destruction theorists and the world, this world was restricted, not out of lack of interest. It was owned by the most frightening being in the universe, theorists. As Kakarot's pod flies through
Can you invite me back to the thingy?
God of Destruction has received most
Yeah, I got you.
Oracle Fifth, a being who can foresee the fortune that will come true. The Oracle Fifth told Theorists that his latest rival, the Super Saiyan God, would appear in 30 years. Theorists believe but isn't sure the Saiyan will be over the adversary. Not to the fact that Theorists overgiven Frieza for making this boy planet Vegeta and the Saiyan race. You are your standard fuck the Oracle Fifth. But you are not slaves for a fool, or I will make you fool. The object fell from the sky, crashing directly into it. When the smoke clears, he recognizes the object immediately. It's a second space flight. These types of ships over their permission request. Frieza becomes so brazen that he thinks he can use the Saiyans to overtake the planet of the God of Destruction. Was the planned destruction of planet Vegeta a diversion? Regardless, Beerus raises his arms and begins to form a cover. He'd like to see the fear subside in the eyes of his enemy before he destroys them in an instant. However, Beerus is the one with surprise in his eyes.
Did I hear the thing you're watching just call Vegeta a virgin?
Passenger within.
No.
Some sort of
Okay, guys. I'm cooking some gold because cooking gold is fun. Why is there a mammoth?
child, but that's when the Oracle
I did not mean to.
doesn't recommend
I almost broke my fireplace. I did not
Beerus is about to ask
do that.
but then it
Are
begins
you
to
cooking me?
this is a
No, I'm cooking gold, and if you take any, I will kick you from the tribe and kill you.
appear in 39
I'm
years.
nowhere near you.
Child now.
Oh, that's bad.
Beerus bends down to be at eye level with the child. You're going to give me the fight of my life.
I mean, it could be good. I just realized we lost a guy. Now we only have that one, the
The train
baby gee dog and the
There's no
Spanish
way
guy.
it would be fun if he just gained strength on his own.
You know, it's been like that for a while, right?
Beerus lets out a powerful yawn
He
and
has?
retreats to his bedroom where he sets an alarm for 39 years when he will reawaken and face the supposed Super Saiyan God. Before getting any deeper into that, though, only 20% of the people who watch the videos are subscribed, so make sure you hit that sub button so you never miss an upload. You can always unsub in the future if you change your mind. Each goes to pick up the Saiyan child, but flies. But Kakarot lashes out against him. My, the first thing we'll have to do is settle that temper of yours. Then some basic education with some training on the side. I wonder if 39 years will truly be enough. What best to get started now, then? Whis puts Kakarot in an energy bubble to move him around in a way that he can't be rowdy. As the years pass, Kakarot grows. Whis used his staff to peer into Kakarot's past and discovered his name, and thus Kakarot 6 as the name for the Saiyan child. After one night of Kakarot turning into an
Honestly, just smelting some more.
permanently removes the Saiyan child's tail before he could cause any
So-
destruction. Whis then goes on to teach young Kakarot how to speak, like even begins to train him
Same area.
something definitely he wants
Maybe I should
spirits. It would be a repetitious
mine. Maybe.
where a break in the monotony occurs in age 761 with the arrival of practice. By the time Kakarot is fully grown, the variation of Saiyan armor that Whis created for him. The day of arrival is not unforeseen.
Oh,
Brother of Kakarot is someone that Whis has been keeping track of for some time, along with the other two survivors. When Raditz lands on the planet, Kakarot has already been taught that he is the last surviving Saiyan. So Raditz appearing before him was a shock, to say the least, but that was nothing compared to what Raditz revealed. The fact that he is Kakarot's brother. Not only were there Saiyans alive, but one of them was his own brother, his family. Kakarot immediately turned to Whis, expecting an answer for the lies he's been told his whole life. Now, Kakarot, I'd take this news rather lightly if I were you. Why don't you ask your brother here what he and the other Saiyans are currently doing? So he does just that. And Raditz explains the conquering of worlds, the killing of infants, and the death of children, all for the sake of conquest. Whis asks Kakarot if he thinks this brother of his is someone to be admired, or would be seen as someone worthy of Beerus' destruction. Kakarot looks back to Raditz with disdain. Senseless destruction isn't the way to the universe balance. Those who hunt innocence and tip the universe's balance are the ones who deserve to be destroyed. So without further conflict or hesitation, Kakarot powers up without activating God's key, breaking Raditz's scouter, then eliminating him in a single quick attack. The destruction of Raditz's scouter sent a signal to Vegeta and Nappa. While Nappa was concerned for Raditz's well-being, Vegeta was more interested in the power that destroyed Raditz's scouter. This must mean Kakarot wasn't as weak as they thought, but still, destroy Raditz's scouter, that would mean he was in his Ozaru form for certain. Clearly, Kakarot would make an invaluable ally to Cap. especially if Vegeta ever hopes to overthrow.
I need to go collect my gold and stuff. Also, what am I hearing in your background, Gold?
I'm just
XD.
you're listening to Dragon Ball Z.
The god of destruction, Spirit. The two elite Saiyan warriors arrive a year later, aged 752. And Kakarot is in the middle of his training week. While he's not quite ready to use the suit that week that Vegeta and Goku training in Dragon Ball Super, he is wearing a weighted variant of the same.
Can I break this giant ice thing?
Whis looks to Kakarot.
I can.
Kakarot asks to remove the weighted clothing, but Whis tells him that this battle will also be training. Kakarot then realizes that these two are also Saiyans. He asks Whis if he was aware of them as well. Naturally, I'm aware of the living Saiyan, but my purpose is to train you for Lord Beerus, not to be left you with your species, unfortunately. Kakarot scoffs, but tells Whis he'll decide this himself. Kakarot steps towards them, and Nappa goes to meet him halfway. But Vegeta tells him not to get careless, as it's possible he won't want to join their cause. So Nappa approaches cautiously, more optimistic than Vegeta. Once they are facing each other, Kakarot asks if Nappa and Vegeta are like rats. He asks if they conquer worlds and destroy civilizations. Nappa laughs and says he doesn't want to float, but they keep taking out their fair share of worlds. That's enough for Kakarot, who immediately launches Nappa back with a single punch and fires a blast at him to finish him off. He then turns his attention to Vegeta.
I don't even know what just happened, but there's yellow balls everywhere. I don't know. Don't even ask me what I mean by that, but there's just yellow balls everywhere.
Left out a smile. His Saiyan genes are excited for the first time he has the chance to have over this fight. The chance to test itself. The Oracle Fish speaks away over to Whis as Kakarot and Vegeta begin battle. He asks what's going on, and Whis simply says that this is part of training. The Oracle Fish is confused since Kakarot should far surpass Vegeta, but Whis explains, I didn't quite expect this myself, actually. Even with the weighted clothing, he should still be much stronger than the Prince of the Saiyans. Yet, he chooses to hold back, even though I never told him to do so. It seems he's
We lost another one.
As per usual, Whis is correct. While Kakarot and Goku are not the same, at the end of the day, loving fighting is something baked into Kakarot's very soul. It's the very essence of the character, regardless of the planet he lands on or who he's raised by. The fight goes on for
Okay, guys.
they trade
Since
as they do,
you're gonna watch
to grow.
like a Booga Booga picture the video.
The restrictions placed upon him, eventually growing to the point that he had nothing left to gain from fighting Vegeta. Whis notices this and is ready to have Kakarot finish it. Then he realizes that Vegeta is also growing in power. As we said in Dragon Ball Super, Goku and Vegeta just sparring and training together is the quickest way for them to grow. He realizes the same truth here. With this in mind, he decides to increase the weight of Kakarot's armor in order to keep the gap between the Saiyans as small as possible. By using Vegeta as a test for Kakarot, they can grow his power even more quickly for Lord Beerus. This fight's relevance isn't something to be understated. This is the longest fight to ever happen in Dragon Ball, lasting for a month straight as Whis simply replenishes their stamina and heals them whenever they're close to faltering. This has the unintended side effect of granting both of them Zenkais as well, which in turn has the gap between the two diminishing over time. Vegeta can't understand it himself, but he's enjoying this battle. However, he fears that should he be deemed useless by Whis, his life may be ended then and there. Of course, Vegeta is right. Whis is tired of the spectacle, and he thinks it's time Kakarot went back to training his godly powers rather than focusing on the fundamentals. So he removes Kakarot's suit and tells him to use his god form to end this fight once and for all. Kakarot wasn't happy to stop fighting, but he knew he had no choice, so he pulls back and transforms to Super Saiyan God. The raw power of his transformation after gaining power from his battle with Vegeta makes the universe shake. Vegeta simply stands no chance at all. Kakarot knocks Vegeta into the ground, then stands above him, charging a ki blast as he does. Before he gets the chance to kill Vegeta, the Saiyan Prince says, "Avenge our people, Kakarot. Use this power to kill Frieza." With that said, Vegeta puts his guard down and accepts his fate. Death at the hands of the Super Saiyan God. Vegeta had his suspicions about
Yes.
Frieza's destroying planet
But door.
but was never able to confirm them in life.
Finally have full
Regardless, the
base.
Saiyan Prince hopes to see
Base is very safe.
for enslaving the Saiyans for so many years. Unfortunately, Kakarot doesn't know who or what Frieza is, and Whis refuses to tell him, saying that the things are relevant to Kakarot's true purpose, training. So Kakarot returns to his daily life of training. With powers to spare, he focuses on growing his god powers with Whis' ultimate goal for the Saiyan being the perfection of Ultra Instinct, something even Beerus couldn't achieve. From here, 16 years would pass until the fated day arrives. An explosion goes off in Beerus' palace, and the god is awoken to find out if the prophecy is true.
Hopefully your plane isn't copyrighted.
To face him,
It's
Beerus
not.
sizes up Kakarot and says he's definitely improved, but isn't sure if it's worth the wait. Being the strongest Saiyan in history doesn't really mean anything, since all the Saiyans are weak compared to Beerus to begin with. Before their bout, Beerus looks Kakarot dead in the eyes and says, "I'm fighting with the intention to kill you. I suggest you do the thing if you want to live." Kakarot was expecting this to be a friendly match, but it seems his expectations were wrong. Whis looks at Kakarot proudly and signals the two to begin the fight. Kakarot starts by transforming into a Super Saiyan God, which impresses Beerus immediately, happy that something good is
And
the Saiyan's eye
that might be really it.
into giant monkeys. I never guessed they could turn into gods. The two began to exchange blows from here.
Okay.
Things like a
I think this is the last of it.
clearly trying to win, and so
Bye, everybody.
showing everything
Remember to like and subscribe. This is the end of the Booga Booga series for a while, or for now.
and send
But
God
bye, everybody. I guess that's the end.
Beerus, who
I'm
retaliates
stuck
by
in a
utilizing
cave.
what he knows of Ultra Instinct. He's not perfect at it, but he's able to dodge Kakarot's attacks from this point. Eventually, he came into a corner where it seems like it's all over. Beerus charges at Hakai and says, "You did better than I expected. This is truly a battle of gods. Unfortunately for you, I'm the only true god here." It seems like it's all over for Kakarot, but he lets out a smile and thanks Beerus for the fun. Faster than Beerus could even perceive, Kakarot was no longer in front of him. The Hakai fades away as he stumbles backwards, only to bump into Kakarot, who is now in Ultra Instinct and in the uniform of the God of Destruction. Beerus looks at the Whis and shrugs, though he knew that the clothes were hidden underneath the armor. From the beginning, Whis knew his path was designed to be the God of Destruction for Universe 7. The angel had gone as far as the Grand Priest, so the